Hello, investors. Welcome back to Money Reality with Crystal. And today we're going to talk about the top Nigerian paying dividend stocks in this Nigerian stock market, right? So we are going to go on our website and type this same number, top Nigerian paying dividend stocks. And what will come out will be from TradingView. We are clicking on TradingView. And here you can see the different screens, right? All the stocks, the top gainers, the biggest losers, the largest cap, the smallest cap, with the largest employers, the highest cash, the highest profit per employee, the highest revenue per employee, the most active, different screenings. But our job is the highest dividend paying stocks. So on our list, the first one on our list is Smart Products. It's paying a dividend of 11%. The current share price is 72 naira. Now let's see when can we buy this dividend. Click on this, right? So looking at it this way, the dividend ex-dividend date is June 24, 2024. So they paid their dividend on July 31st, 2024. That was last year, right? And it was 11%. UBA is currently paying 10.42%, right? UBA is currently 48 naira, right? And you can see that their earnings, their next earnings report is in 19 days time. So their last payment date was April 25th, 2025. So Africa, for those that received UBA dividend in April, say hi. Say hi for me in the comment section, because yes, UBA paid 10.42% double-digit dividends to their shareholders. Next on our list is Fidelity. Fidelity paid 10% as dividend yield, which their current share price at 20 naira 95 kobo. If you click on that, when did they pay? Let's see, they paid. Oh shit. They paid on. Yeah, they paid on April as well. April 16th, 2025. And I think it was 1 naira 25 kobo. Dividend yield 10%. Right. So I already explained what a dividend yield is in the last video. And I said if you invest in a stock that is paying a 10% dividend, if you invest 1 million naira, you're going to get 100,000 naira. You're going to get 100,000 naira. Right. So the next one is Access Holdings. Access Holdings is paying 8.94%. So if you invest 1 million naira into Access Corporation, you are going to be having 89,400 naira as your dividend, right? The current share price is 27 naira. Then the next one we have is Union Homes Real Estate. For those that don't know, they are actually real estate stocks. That real estate stocks are stocks that invest in building homes, apartments, shopping malls, office lets. And if you don't want to like take the hassle of buying land yourself and going through the whole stress, you can just invest in companies that are into real estate. An example of that is you Home REIT. It's a real estate investment trust, and it's paying 8.77%. Current share price is 57 naira from what we are seeing down here. And we can see that it paid June 16th, and June 16th was its last payment date. June 27th was the last payment date. So the X date is the last. I already explained it that the X date is the date that you're supposed to be having their stocks if you want to receive a dividend, right? So if you bought the stock before June 16th, you receive a dividend on June 27th. That's what the X date simply means. And then the next on our list is SFS REIT, which is also a real estate investment trust, right? Okay, SFS REIT was still loading. 249 naira is the current share price. And as you can see, their last payment date was this May 19, 2025. And remember, I told you that the ex dividend date is the date they're supposed to hold the stock, all right, so that you can get their dividend. So let's see if there's anyone that is upcoming for us to invest. The GTGO is paying 8% as dividend yield, meaning that if you invest 1 million naira, you'll be getting 82,000 naira as your dividend, as opposed to UBA, right? And their last payment date was April 24th. Zeni Bank, the same thing. Last payment date April 29th. So most of this they paid. So UPDC, another real estate investment company, this one is currently 8 naira. This is very low as per share price, 8 naira. All right, and it paid dividend on 15th May 2025. Right, so if we count this from our, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 7 8, so with 8 9, let's make it 10. Total Energies is paying out 6% as dividend, meaning that if you invest 1 million naira in Total Energies, you'll be getting 62,500 naira as your dividend, and that payment was made on May 16th 2025. So that is all for this video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But I rather want us to check other Nigerian companies with the highest dividend payout ratios. I explained that payout ratios is. Have I explained what payout ratio simply means? Let's do that. Nigerian companies with the highest dividend payout ratios in 2024. This is an old video. A high payout ratio indicates a focus on rewarding shareholders, while a low ratio suggests that management is reinvesting profit to fuel future growth. Alright. A payout ratio is simply telling us, the investors, that if this company makes 1 billion, they are willing to share 20% of that 1 billion with the investors, regardless of how it's going to come out. And then if a company is paying a high payout ratio, let's say the company is paying out 40% of the profit they made to their shareholders as dividend, that's considered the high payout ratio, because whatever they made, if they made 1 billion, they will share 40% of that, which is 400 million, to their shareholders. While another company that still made the same 1 billion with a payout ratio of 20%, they're going to share 200 million to their shareholders. So that is just the difference in understanding payout ratio and dividend. All right. So that is all for today. That is all for this video. See you in my next video, where I'll be talking about, where I'll be sharing my personal experience on the 5 best investments and the 5 worst investments I have made since I started investing in my 20s. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye.